Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 38 of Runaway Teen in the City. And as I have been stating, our teen is now a young adult with a toddler. The little boy who is with them here is her younger brother, who she has been able to find after years apart. And he's just staying with us for a little while his grandparents go on a second honeymoon. It was their first honeymoon, but they essentially, when they first got married, they were too poor to go on a honeymoon, but they've just recently renewed their vows and they're going on a honeymoon. And he lives with his grandparents and his father. His father barely can look after himself in terms of household things, so they thought that it would be a good time for Andi to get to know her little brother Mason, since she hadn't seen him since he was a baby, which is why there's quite a big age difference between them. And he's actually a half brother. But anyways, let's get back to where we are here. We had been out, and Andi and all of them have come home, and she has to try 3 different flavors in the bubble blower, and she started it. So that's what she's doing right now. I'm not actually sure if it's counting, if this is the second one and it is already counting it, because I really don't remember. I didn't remember doing this many. And so we'll see how that goes, whether this will trigger the third one, or if it doesn't, it might be that it's just already registered it as the second flavor. So you probably know, but how you change flavors is you go like this. And so she's on passion fruit potion. And I don't remember ever doing Xanadu Sunset, so maybe we'll change it to that. And I don't know if she'll do it while she's trying this. Oh, and I see Arabella is angry. Oh, it's because she's really tired. But she was also hungry, so I had her eat. I need to get the walls and cut away because I can't see what I'm doing here. So yeah, she has maxed her skills. I thought she had, but she will keep her a toddler for a little bit because it's supposed to be an age difference between her and... There is an age difference between her and Mason, so I think it's a little bit too soon. So Dimitri uploaded a social media image there, and he gained a few followers. Let's see. So he needs to have 100 followers, and this will tell us where he is. He's at 170. So, he also updated his social media status. So what I thought we would do is, because Mason now has an A, he's not going to be here forever, so Andi has Thursday off. So while Dimitri has to work, and we'll do it from home, and hopefully it can be home things and not going out too much, I thought we would have Mason take a vacation day so that he could spend some time with his sister. So we're going to have him take a vacation day. What was he doing? Oh, what is it? I was like, how is it that he can? So I think that did count. So she has tried the different flavors in the bubble blower. She's feeling flirty, ardent from using bubble blower. How could anyone resist this? And I'm wondering, she's still unwinding. So she wants to buy a puppet theater, which we can probably do because Mason can use it, and of course Arabella can use it when she gets to child age. You know what? Sometimes toddlers like to watch the puppet shows. Perhaps if we get it, then she can, and we don't have one yet. So let me go into buy mode, or build a buy mode, I guess is what it really is. I'll switch over to objects by function and kids. I think it's under kids activities. I remember that now. So I'm going to get the one with some red because that kind of goes with what's in the living room. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna hopefully quickly move objects on. Too many bees. Only 2 of them. Move objects on. Yep. Because I just want to bring that in. Hopefully that lets... Maybe just so that it doesn't seem so awkward, we will take it out a little bit. So it's not actually cutting into the column there. And hopefully he can use it. Normally they're supposed to be able to go in from both sides. I don't know that there's space for that, but there definitely is space from the other side. Oh, what does she want? Does she want a potty train? Well, your toddler's fully potty trained, so you can't do that. You want to travel to the arts quarter from the critic career. We'll pin it for now, I'm not sure, and I don't want to give our apartment key to anybody at the moment. You're already married? Got news for you. You're already married to Dimitri. It would be nice, not that I would be bothering to renew their vows because they didn't get married that long ago, if renewing your vows would count for that. Search for vampire information on the computer. Now, have we actually done that with Andi? I'm not sure. Would it be under knowledge? No, we haven't. So we could just get a few free points because you actually get a lot of points. You get 300 points for searching for when you're doing the aspiration, which of course we're not going to do the aspiration because you're not going to become a vampire, but you could do these first couple. And it must have been Dimitri that I had do it because that's how we got the garlic. So since she wants to, why don't we just quickly have her do that because that doesn't take very long. And let's look at Mason. He's chatting with Dimitri. They kind of need to become friends. They're just kind of friendly acquaintances right now. We'll get to know, I guess it's his brother-in-law. And what's this? He wants to tell a joke. So we can do that. That will help build their... I don't know that. I don't think making a silly face will count as a joke. So let's actually say joke about boogers, because that's the only joke that seems to be coming up at the moment. And he wants to play video games because he's a geek and play an instrument because he has the creativity skill. So she's... okay. There we go. And he wants to chat with someone, which as he's done on his own. He completed that whim. And he wants to meet someone new. Well, we're not going to do that right now. What we will do, however, is... I'm going to have... I don't know whether playing on the game console satisfies that video game. So we could do that just to see whether it does. We will... but I find a lot of these ones that you play on here, even when they actually have specific requests to do them, unless they've patched it and not mentioned it. In the past, like I would get whims for playing, say, My Sims Racing, and it wouldn't satisfy by playing on here. But I'll just play there and see whether it does there. So she has used the information. Now I'm going to just, to get the extra points, I'm going to go into popularity. Good vampire. And she'll get a little bit bored, but oh well. We won't make her do it for very long. Search for information. They really do this serenading a lot when, I think it's when their singing skill is fairly high. Okay, now you don't need to keep doing that because you've already done it. You want to play dolls with a toddler? Certainly we can do that. And for now, so how far off are we? We're 27,000 off on completing the fabulously wealthy aspiration. She needs to earn 200,000. She has 173,116. I was just curious. Now, out of curiosity, location. Oh, our apartment that we live in is worth 100,000 now. So she needs to win a contest at GeekCon, which I'm not sure if she's anywhere in a position to do that, and master the singing skill. So let me look at knowledge. Back to the Master Vampire. I think we may already own the bookcase, the vampire book, because I can't imagine how we could have the garlic plants there if we didn't have the book. But I'm not seeing it. I don't think it matters. Unless I'm blind, which I might be. Or is it in his inventory? Is it in someone's inventory, the book? If it is, I don't know where it is. We may just have to buy it. I don't know. Yeah, the bookcases are the same. They have all the books. I think in previous Sims it mattered what bookcase you put the book in for you to be able to find it. I kind of prefer that it doesn't matter because they put them away and you don't know where they put it. So because I can't seem to find that book, I don't know how we have the garlic since we don't have the book. So either we've lost it. So we're going to buy book 1 again. And it's only 75 simoleans. I think they can afford it. And, you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I think it's about time for me to get them to bed, and we will be back in the morning. It's morning, and little Mason's a little bit afraid, but luckily they don't actually have the monster under the bed with the double beds, which is why I have that in here. He's the first one up. Let me just go back into cutaway, because it's easier to see, and he looks like he wants to go play there with the... put that water cup away with the dollhouse. But what I'm going to have him do is grab, let's just get this, and it turns out he was the one who had the Encyclopedia Vampirica Volume 1 in his inventory. Not a lot of food here, but we'll let him eat that. Well, I guess there were 2 things there that was there to eat. So he needs to eat, and while he is eating, we will let him watch some TV. Perhaps the Kids Network. Oh, he's inspired from playing with the Dollhouse Inspiration. I didn't realize. I probably have seen it, but it's not made much of an impression on me when it's happened before. 4 hours. Maybe what he should do. I'm not going to have him watch the Kids Network. Because I can make them... I'm going to have him watch between TV. And when he's finished that, he can go to the bathroom, take a thoughtful shower, and then because he's inspired, he should do some drawing, because they still have this where sometimes it comes up as draw, as opposed to, and then if you go over it, hover it, it'll tell you what it is. Now, let's see. Dimitri, as I said, does go to work today, and he hopefully will get a promotion. Though I'm not sure what the new hours will be if he gets a promotion. Let's just put that in the garbage for you and get ourselves... Oh no. She had a potty accident. Oh, she has to pee. She didn't have a potty accident. Hopefully she doesn't have one. So she's sad because she's got a low bladder. So let's get over to the potty as quickly as possible. Where are you going? Don't go wake up Daddy. Just go to the potty. You're quite capable of doing it by yourself. Really? Seriously, kid. You don't need to go cry. You need to go to the potty. What's Dimitri gonna do? He's up. So, well, he kind of has to go to the bathroom too, so we'll let him go use this one, and we'll just take a regular shower. And he also has to master the singing skill, but he's level 4 only and win a contest at GeekCon. I'm pretty sure his levels are high enough that he should be able to get that pretty easily. Just curious where he is in terms of how many. So he's got 71 of 100 hours on the computer for the Computer Whiz aspiration. And I'm trying to figure out which one I want to work on right now. I think I'll just leave him on that. The Painter Extraordinaire. I was kind of hoping at some point that they have it that becomes art gallery or museum, so even if they don't say it, but that they do it, because to me it doesn't make sense that it doesn't work. And he has to go one of the 2 routes, the internet personality or the public relations. So internet personality is internet fame can be for anyone. Continue to build your army of followers through pranks and jokes, all while working toward complete internet stardom. And he would get 35 an hour, and he would have Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays off right now, and works from 10 to 3. And the public relations, which I have not done, is going corporate is not always a bad thing. It gives a view to the highest level of celebrities and publicizing large products. Convincing people to show off is one of your best skills. There is nothing too big for you to spin in your favor. And that's Monday to Friday that you work with, and it's 8 to 5, and it does pay more. Sorry, did I say 8 to 5? 8 to 4, if I said it wrong. But I think I'm going to go internet personality because I had made him a geek with the idea that this would be the way he would go. Though it would be interesting to try that at some point. But I think for him, because of the fact I made him a geek, I'm going to have him go that route because they get to be able to stream games for that. Not that they make money doing it. So we're going to work from home. And he needs to watch funny videos on SimTV for 2 hours, and he needs to get focused. Well, the focus should be pretty easy. We'll just have him come ponder moves over there, or he could browse Simpedia. No, thank you, Penny. We don't want to celebrate with you tonight, but thanks for asking. So we're going to have him go do that, and I did notice that Arabella looks like, what's this? What's that? It's a little decoration on the floor, on the ground. On the wall there. That's the little wall chart measuring thing. So here it is, promoted to Grand Searcher, and he makes 35 per hour, which we already looked, which is $6 more than he made before, and he got a bonus of 263, and he can now share jokes with followers, advertise minor product, and status update from venue. And I didn't notice which to do that, I need to go back onto Dimitri, and right now I am. And she wants, but while we're on little Arabella, I'll have her draw with llama. And what I'm curious here, what I didn't notice, so he has to have 1,000 followers to get his next promotion, but he actually has today off. But he can do a little bit about working on, does he have today off? Why is he working? I'm not sure. He's working from home. And I don't know if this counts for Friday or how this is. I don't understand. But whatever, we'll get it because we'll get paid. And he needs to have followers. So let's go to social networking, and we are going to share jokes with followers. So probably that would be better to do when we were playful and not... Which, you know what we can do is, I just did that, but what we are going to do is we have to watch funny videos, which I believe is under web. Yeah. Watch them. And I find the thing with these watching things is that you have to do it multiple times because one doesn't satisfy the length of time. So we're going to go web, watch. I have never done this together, but for now we're not going to. We're just going to let him do it by himself. So we got a whole 15 followers, and he has 185 followers in total, which is what I would expect. So let me go social network. No, no, we don't need to do that. Web, watch, not a gaming, watch funny videos. So hopefully that will register. I think little Arabella was a little bit hungry, so I'm going to get some food out of the fridge. Let's get that out of the way. She can have some breakfast scramble. I'm not really doing very much. And how is Andi? What is she up to? Oh, she's doing that, looking at the toddlers thing. So I'm going to have her cook some food so that we have some more food in the fridge, because I noticed that there's not a lot in there. So I'm going to make a spinach frittata, and Mason is drawing there like I asked him to do. And so he has completed that. Now he needs to play with 3 toys. I assume they can't play with that. Yeah, put in inventory. So we will let him go play with things in here. Play with Chompy the monster. I do like that you can do this as opposed to just having to open it. Though the only benefit of doing it the other way is if you open it and then select the individual item, is you can actually see what they're playing with. But I should put this back in the fridge. Oh, no, not yet, because I have to cancel her playing with that, and she wants to play with the nesting blocks. Because I kind of would like to do something. But the benefit of hanging around home for a little bit is that the maid and everything stays. Now, is this shower broken? No. Wrong sim. All we get is the what's that. Because why is there a whole bunch of water on the floor? I guess maybe it was just from them having a shower. And she has had her food. We'll put that there. And we'll put that over there. There we go. But really, we haven't gotten through very much. It's the beginning of our day off. It's the morning, so I'm gonna let Dimitri finish his videos. But I think in the next part, we'll maybe have an outing since Mason took the day off. So I think we'll all go out as soon as Dimitri has completed his work tasks, and that's what we'll do next time. But so we had sort of a quiet time. Andi completed her work tasks, and Dimitri got his promotion. So that was great. But thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.